Listen. Before we move on, I want us to give Mohbad a 1 minute silence. Listen, I think Mohbad's really thankful now. When I just said I love this boy, when I just quiet. When I just quiet, it's so big now. Just be quiet. Listen, if you love Mohbad, let me see your hands up there, everybody. I beg, don't do anything for now. I think I'll beg you. Listen, this boy has fought so hard for you.
Well, in the world of music, there are a few stars who get the fame they want and the recognition they deserve as soon as they release their debut songs, while there are some who toil day and night and do not receive the recognition they deserve until they are no more. Well, such is the case of Mohbad, who died on the 12th of September 2023. And on Thursday evening, hundreds of young Nigerians in white shirts converged in Lagos for a candle night procession in honor of the Nigerian artist who mysteriously died on September 12th. Well, many of those who turned out were still dazed by the demise of the rising Afrobeat star, Ilerioluwa Aloba, aka Mohbad. And his case has also ignited a debate about the music industry. Well, news of the 27-year-old death in the clinic after treatment for an ear infection featured in last Tuesday within hours of the death. The 6-foot artist was buried by members of his family with videos on social media showing his neck bent unnaturally to fit into his coffin. His wife and infant son were not present at the funeral. That and the footage of attacks reportedly sponsored by fellow musician Naira Marley, whose record label Malian Records, the late artist was signed to until last year, triggered nationwide outrage. Consequently, there have been a number of protests as well as a procession of youth on Thursday singing his name and calling for an investigation while marching to a tribute concert with many musicians in attendance. And some of the attendees hosted his portrait above their heads. Others wore his face on their shirts. I was there, and I think we started the walk from I think Lekki Phase 1. Then we walked to where the concert was held, and I spoke to some people there. Some people said they didn't even know him, they didn't hear it. They heard the song, but they didn't even know him, and they didn't bother to search for him. But you know, listening to his music he released after leaving Malian Records. There's so many videos that are making rounds on social media. There were videos outside, performing, and there's some of these talks of people coming in to bully him. There was even a particular video that came out where he was at a set with lantern. I think they were trying to shoot the music video or so. And Sam Larry entered the venue and, started hitting him, and he fell down. And so many things have been happening, and this has been tagged as bullying in the music industry. And now Nigerians have been calling, they've been demanding for justice, saying that his death was suspicious, even with the fact that just few hours after he died, he was buried without any explanation, no autopsy, and he was just buried hours after. Though in Yoruba custom, if a child dies, a young person dies, they bury the child, they bury them immediately, they don't allow them to stay. But this is Mohbad, I mean, a star that we expected that they should have done an autopsy. I mean, hours after in Ikorodu, we saw crowds, people were there, and even Nigerians were already calling for an investigation. I felt that the father should have waited, and many things actually came out. Even the father, when he granted interviews, some of the things he said, they were not really making sense. And even his mother also, at first we all thought that his mother was dead because he mentioned his stepmother and all that, but turned out the mother now came out and said, "It's me." And she started, saying some things that people started questioning. What went wrong? As the father, I mean, why did you leave your child when he was small? Did the father stop you from taking him and all that? But it seems she and her son had a good relationship. But we didn't know about him and the stepmother. But he mentioned in one of the videos that the stepmother didn't treat him right, him and his siblings. And the evidence of this, of course, of this is mistreatment. It stoked a conversation about how local labels treat young artists who, desperate for their big break, become entrapped in parasitic contract and bullied when they try to exit the arrangement. While Mohbad was alive, Mohbad didn't enjoy the accolades and outpouring of love that greeted his exit. Wherever he may be, the late singer will surely have peace, even though the sad memories of his last day may rarely be erased. And now, where is Sam Larry? We don't even know where Sam Larry is. Is he in Nigeria? Is he outside the country? That's the question people are asking. I mean, the Nigerian police force are supposed to get these people, but according to them, they are doing their investigations. Now, few days after he died, his body was exhumed, his corpse was exhumed, and they said they wanted to do an autopsy. Now, they took his body, and after that, so many people said that there was a video where they showed the coffin and there was blood in the coffin, and some people were like, you know, it's supposed to be smelling, but yes, it's really supposed to be smelling, but they're saying it's not smelling. But we just want the police to do their work and give us the answer. We hope that the police will be truthful in this and they will be transparent in their investigation, and they will be transparent with the results, as this may even trigger another protest from the youths. And we know how we are in Nigeria. Once we take something serious, we really take it serious. So we need to question how these people are. Slave contracts, we need to question it in Nigeria. I remember, I'm a big fan of K-pop music, and I remember the story of the TVSQ and JYJ. TVSQ, they were like 5 and 3. They had to divide into two, 3 left, and the team of 2 stayed with SM Entertainment in TVSQ. But the team of 3, JYJ, they left after they had to, you know, sort out their issues. And this is not only so I'm just saying that this slave contract does not only exist in Nigeria, it also exists in other countries, like this K-pop industry. Even their music, because of the TVSQ members, after their old contract and everything went viral, it changed some of the rules for their artists there. So I think this Mohbad case might actually help upcoming artists and make them review their contract more. Now, these right people, where are they? Where's Sam Larry? Where's Naira Marley? These people need to come out. Even if they don't, if they are not guilty of the murder, we don't know if they are, but if they are not guilty of the murder, they still need to be questioned for the bully. Why will you see someone that just start bullying them? I went to a boarding school and I know what it feels like. Being bullied, I know what it feels like. So bullying someone, an adult for that matter. Now, another question is, it dropped a petition to the police. Why didn't they question these people? I mean, we go to the police because they tell us that police is our friend and they are the ones that are supposed to protect us. They are the security agencies. So why would I go to the police when they won't protect me? These people also need to come out. Who did he submit this petition to? Why didn't they take this case up? These are the things that we need to question. Don't let us just start questioning. I saw some people saying that they need to do a DNA test for the son. I don't know why they need to conduct it. But if you feel that you still need to check if that is his son, because people have contributed and they've come up, they showed love for the child. I think at the time we're hearing that people have contributed as high as 30-something million naira. Even Rema dropped an undisclosed amount. So yes, they might want to check is that child really is. But let this investigation go. And recently, I also heard that another person came out and said that, you know, she gave birth to a child after Mohbad died, and Mohbad told her to keep it a secret, and he will take care of the child and everything. Please, that one, you can do the DNA test now. But the other one that is with his own wife, who he recognized while she was alive and who everybody knows, I think you can do that after the whole result is out. So for those like Kemi Lawyer and others that are saying it, please, ma, Egbeje, let us hold it for now. Let's sort out this whole issue. When everything is out, then we can now, the DNA test can be carried out. And the DNA test, let's not say it's not our problem. Let the families carry it out. The girl's family and even the boy's family, let them decide if they want to do the DNA test or not. Well, we are still hoping, we are still looking for how this whole thing. I just know that they should arrest everybody. They should pack everybody. When they are done, anybody that you know that you've interrogated, you've asked questions, and they are not guilty, then you can let them go. Have you people used to watch a Discovery Channel? Well, I did Discovery. Now, when you watch I Did Discovery or CBS Justice, you will know how the investigation is carried out. So please, we need results. And Mohbad, may your soul rest in perfect peace, and we hope you get the justice that you deserve.